Welcome back, Hawaii. I'm Keith Demolder. Like we've mentioned all show long, COVID-19 is the virus that just won't go away, something that continues to affect our lives, including sports. Today, before the game, we learned that Jacob Igawa and multiple other baseball players for the Rainbow Warriors are in health and safety protocols, leaving just 22 active players for today's game at UC San Diego. But even despite being down, the Warriors are never out when they have Cole Cabrera, faster hands than a Porsche Carrera. Two-run dinger down the left field line, 2-0 Hawaii. And remember what we said yesterday about Rich Hill changing pitchers so that they could win on Friday night? Well, Blaise Koali'i Pontes making the most out of his opportunity. Big strikeouts early on kept Hawaii in it. Meanwhile, second inning, more scoring for UH. Jordan Donahue scores Nainoa Cardenas with an RBI single up the middle. And then Cabrera once again, best outfielder in his era. So hot, he needs some aloe vera, folks. Another RBI makes it a 4-0 game. UC San Diego, though, would not go away. Tritons would score a couple runs in the bottom of the third, made things interesting, but by Nainoa Cardenas hits a big home run, giving UH the win. It's the Bows with the victory, 7-4 on the road. That's now 16 wins in Big West play. And speaking of Rainbow Warrior baseball, a former Bow had himself a career day in the majors. And no, it's not Colton Wong. Hawaii alum Josh Rojas hit not one, not two, but 3 home runs on the day against the Chicago Cubs, albeit aided by a really windy day in Chicago. The Diamondbacks won big 10-6, but more importantly, Rojas with a career year thus far. He's hitting .290 right now, 6 homers, 11 RBIs in 15 games. Not too shabby. Meanwhile, way down under, a couple Hawaii surfers making their mark at the GWM Sydney Surf Pro in the Challenger Series. Big week for Hawaii surfers Moana Jones-Wong, Zoe McDougal, Luana Silva, and Betty Lou Sakura Johnson, all advancing past the round of 64. Silva with a second highest wave total with a 16.6. Now in terms of the men, Ezekiel Lau, Imai Kalani DeVault, Cody Young, Ian Gentile, and Brody Sale all competing. They're still in action as we speak, but hey, big day tomorrow. Fingers are crossed. From the beach to the court now. NBA Western Conference Finals between the Golden State Warriors and Dallas Mavericks. Early on, the Luka Magic. Too much for Golden State. He was hitting bucket after bucket. The Mavs going into halftime with the major lead. Dallas up by 19 at one point, but then in the third quarter, everything changed. Warriors dunking the ball like nobody's business. Warriors win 126-117. And remember, folks, big games this weekend right here on KITV4, plus all the NBA Finals right here on KITV, so stay tuned for that. And finally tonight, another weekend, another major golf championship. Round 2 of the PGA Championship this weekend from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tough course conditions this week, but nothing too tough for Tiger. A 69 today. He barely makes the cut at 3 under. Hideki Matsuyama and Colin Morikawa at 4 over as well. But the whole field is chasing a couple guys. The Chilean Mito Pereira at 8 under, but the American as well leading right now, Will Zalatoris at 9 under. Round 3 tomorrow at 3 a.m. in the morning. My goodness. All right, folks, that's when you're checking on KITV4 Island Sports. I'm Keith Demolder. We got more news coming up right after the break.